I want to say a little bit today about Downlow Playas, and it's not always the case that we meet players and they are apparently obvious, and it's useful to have some awareness in our safe relationship toolbox so that we can be more aware when players are operating in our lives, potentially out of our awareness. And so I want to offer a couple of points today as far as download players are concerned. And very often, people who plan to play us down the line do so after a considerable amount of time, which is why people often get caught short in their relationships, possibly because potential red flags have not been actioned upon. In other words, we may have seen certain red flags, but we may not have taken the action necessary. And without action, nothing is going to change in a situation. And very often, players who are on the down low in particular are banking on us not taking action, even if we've seen red flags. And those red flags could have been waving away for months, and we still may not have done anything about it. And one of the reasons for that could be that we do not have the experience and the understanding to know what to do in that type of situation. And the other thing could be that we do not have the assertiveness skills necessary and the ability to leave a situation should we need to do so. And these are very important tools to have in our safe relationship toolbox. The ability to walk away from a situation when we've seen dangerous or inappropriate behaviour is an important life skill to foster seriously so that we can negotiate a safe way through our lives and our relationships. So, banking on someone not taking action is one of the tricks that a player will have in his own toolbox or her toolbox. And targeting someone who is unlikely to be able to leave is one of the tools that they use. So that first point in recognizing red flags and actually taking action upon them is quite an important and useful tool to foster, and by that I mean having the ability to exercise. And having the ability to do something comes about through practice. As always, practice really does make perfect, and it also builds our self-empowerment up to a level where our self-esteem and our confidence is high enough to say, no, I'm not going there anymore with this situation. I'm going to remove myself safely or confront the behaviour safely. And so, identifying red flags early on is key in maintaining our safe relationship training skills. And as far as a download player is concerned, these people often operate underneath our radar, even when we're in relationship with them. In other words, they keep their agenda and their behavior very low key, so that we haven't got anything in our face to pinpoint whether this person is a potential partner or not. Because they're keeping the behavior very low key and subtle, so that time builds up and our confidence in them grows to such an extent that it's harder for us to leave. Because after all, they're not doing anything overtly wrong. But our internal warning system is warning us on a subtle level that there is something here not quite right. And yet we're not given enough information in order to physically do something, we think. And one of the keys here with a download player is to trust our instincts and our intuition enough to be able to walk away early enough so that we remain safe, empowered, and confident enough to know that we are doing the right thing with this person. Because quite often with download players and people who operate under the radar, which means out of our awareness, they will often wait a very long time at that level before they start to increase disrespect and possibly introduce abuse, or potentially, when they have gotten what they want, they will leave. And we could possibly be completely unaware as to what has happened, because the player has remained download throughout. And therefore, it's our responsibility to be able to take care of ourselves and manage our ends of the situation and our behaviour in a way that is assertive and effective as far as our safety is concerned. And all these actions actually build up our safe relationship muscles so that they become stronger over time. Our intuition is strengthened, our ability to trust ourselves is strengthened, so that it's not about how many inappropriate partners we meet, it's about how easily we can manage our end of the process, so that we consistently remain strong and able to avoid players' pranks and even download behaviour. As always, stay safe and very happy. Bye-bye.